Hey everyone, Lachlan here from Lachlan Likes a Thing. Recently, I was invited by Sony Australia to attend a demonstration of their high-res audio products for 2014.
I can't see where I'm using the mirror now.
What's the best way to do this?
Sony invited bloggers, musicians, and fans of the company, and Koji Nageno, the chief sound engineer at Sony, even flew in from Japan to talk a bit about the new lineup.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Koji Nageno. I'm from VNS division of Sony Corporation. Thank you very much for attending today.
For a Sony audio fan like me, seeing the chief sound engineer on stage is a bit like seeing a rock star, but I think for a lot of people, the star of the show was going to be the NWZX1, Sony's 35th anniversary Walkman. The ZX1 is a 128GB premium music player running Android that supports almost all current generation high-resolution lossless file formats. The event was too loud to get a good impression of the sound quality of the ZX1, but I can tell you that in the hand, the ZX1 feels like a serious piece of kit. Aluminium unibody construction, both touchscreen and physical hardware music controls, and a speedy Android interface with a custom Walkman music app. The back of the ZX1 has a pronounced hump to house the amplifier components. It makes for a slightly unusual but still pocketable shape. Here's a comparison with my iPhone 5. The ZX1 supports audio files with bit depths up to 24-bit and sample rates up to 192 kHz. Though you'd know from my Pono Hangout video that I'm a little skeptical about the practical improvement these kind of high-resolution files will provide, especially in a portable listening environment. I'm more enthusiastic about the possibility that Sony's new focus on audio will mean a push for better mastering quality. This is a sensible direction considering that Sony has both the recording artists to make the music, the online infrastructure to sell it, and the hardware to play it on. And people definitely like the hardware part. Koji Nageno let us know that the ZX1 has been pulling some pretty impressive figures in Japan.
This media player is one of the key products that has surpassed our expectations. It sells an average of 3,000 pieces a month in Japan alone.
In Australia, the ZX1 is up for pre-order, and at $699 including a bonus pair of MDR-10RC headphones, Australia is actually getting the ZX1 for the lowest retail price in the world, sold directly and exclusively from Sony Australia. I'm not sure whether I'm going to pick one up myself, but let me know in the comments or on Facebook if you'd like to see a review. Another surprise appearance was the new MDR-ZX750, which is a portable headphone that I was really excited to see because there's virtually no information out there about this headphone. It looks like a kind of love child between the ZX600 and the MDR-10R. I got some ear time with the ZX750, and while it was only a short impression in a very noisy environment, I felt fairly positive about what I heard. The ZX750 feels comfortable and lightweight, and it looks like it might be a worthy entry into the market of good value portable headphones. The biggest highlight of the evening for me was a chance to talk to Koji Nageno himself. It's an awesome opportunity as a headphone enthusiast to talk to the chief engineer who decides the house sound for an entire company. And Shane, Tom and I took this rare chance to talk to an idol. I didn't record the conversation, but we had a long discussion and there are a few tidbits that I think are worth reporting. So with his permission, I've posted some of the details of our conversation on my Facebook page, and you can follow the link in the description of this video if you'd like to read that. Another opportunity of the evening was a chance to listen to the XBA H3. One of the Sony executives had her own personal pair on hand, and she let me have a listen towards the end of the night when things were quieter. It's unknown at this point if the H3 will be available in Australia, but after listening to it, I know I'm probably going to try and get a pair one way or the other. This hybrid monster combines the lush and liquid bass and vocals of the XBA 40 with the clean detail of the 7550 and the EX1000. And while I only had a short time with it, I came away seriously impressed. And one last surprise, at the end of the evening, everyone took home a show bag with a pair of MDR-10RCs, the compact on-ear version of the MDR-10R. Listening to them this morning, I can tell you I like these more than the 10Rs, so click the like button and subscribe for my review. Thanks to all my regular subscribers, I'm looking forward to your comments, and as always, happy listening.